Hey everyone, welcome back to Free Movie Review, where I break down the latest films with full plot summaries, spoilers, and honest reviews. Today, we're diving into Nobody 2, the 2025 sequel to the hit action thriller starring Bob Odenkirk as Hutch Mansell. If you loved the first one, this amps up the stakes with more brutal fights, family drama, and that signature mix of everyday guy turning into a badass. I'll walk you through the entire story in sequence, highlighting the key scenes, and wrap up with my thoughts and rating. Let's get into it. The movie opens with a flashy encoding credit sequence, setting a gritty tone right away. We cut to Hutch Mansell, our reluctant hero from the first film, who's still trying to balance his ordinary family life with his dark past. He's married to Becca, and they have 2 kids, teenage son Brady and younger daughter Sammy. Hutch works what seems like a normal job, but we quickly learn he's moonlighting in dangerous gigs to pay off a massive debt from burning Russian mob money in the original movie. In an early scene, Hutch is on a straightforward snatch mission to grab a data card. But things go south fast. He's ambushed by Corsicans armed with MP7s, then Brazilians with machetes show up, turning it into a chaotic shootout and brawl. Hutch barely escapes, covered in blood, and delivers the card to his handler, Arch. We find out Hutch owes around $30 million, and each job chips away at it. This one nets him $800,000. Arch warns him that violence is in his nature, but Hutch insists he's taking a break for his family. Back home, Hutch tries to be the perfect dad and husband. He wakes up early, makes coffee, and chats with Becca about Brady's rough hockey game where he got a black eye from a foul. The family dynamic is tense, Brady's aggressive side is showing, and Becca worries it's from watching Hutch. Over breakfast, Hutch suggests a family vacation to reconnect, especially with summer break coming. He picks Plumerville, an old amusement park from his childhood with his dad and brother. It's got a water park, midway, duck boats, and nostalgic vibes. They decide to bring Grandpa too, despite the kids' reluctance. The road trip begins with Grandpa smoking a cigar in the car, ignoring secondhand smoke complaints. They arrive at the rundown park. It's historic but clearly past its prime. Checking into the hotel, the kids complain about sharing rooms, and Hutch ends up giving Sammy the honeymoon suite. The family explores, but the water park is closed due to an incident, handing out hot dog coupons as compensation. They head to the arcade instead, where trouble brews. At the arcade, Brady gives Sammy some tickets, catching the eye of local bullies led by the sheriff's son. A fight erupts when one smacks Sammy, Brady jumps in, and Hutch arrives just in time to escalate it into a full-on beatdown. He takes out multiple guys, including twisting the sheriff's son's arm. The family gets hauled to the police station, where Sheriff Wyatt Martin confronts them. Wyatt's furious about his son but lets them go with a warning to leave town, citing the tourist-free pass rule his dad, Wild Bill, set up. Back at the hotel, Becca confronts Hutch about his violent side resurfacing, reminding him of his promise to leave that life behind. She finds a black bag he's hiding, but Hutch reassures her it's nothing. To make amends, he surprises her with wine from Puglia, recreating a romantic moment from their past. They reconnect intimately, but the tension lingers. Becca knows Hutch's dangerous history all too well. Meanwhile, we learn about the town's underbelly. Wyatt runs Plumerville but is in debt to a ruthless cartel boss named Lindina Medina. His dad, Wild Bill, built the park but racked up gambling debts, forcing Wyatt into smuggling drugs and chemicals through the park. Wyatt's son Max is involved too, and they're preparing a big shipment. Hutch's arcade fight draws Lindina's attention, as it disrupts her operations. That night, Lindina's men ambush Hutch at the hotel, but he fights them off in a visceral sequence using improvised weapons. He realizes the vacation is turning deadly and decides to confront the threat head-on. Hutch tracks down Wyatt at a warehouse, where a massive shipment of cash, chemicals, and a mysterious bio case is being loaded. Posing as a nobody, Hutch douses the place in gasoline and threatens to blow it up unless they back off his family. Wyatt refuses, leading to an explosive showdown. Hutch torches the stash, escaping with Max as leverage. Hutch teams up with Wyatt reluctantly, revealing he saved Max and proposing they trap Lindina at the water park, which Wild Bill rigged with defenses years ago. Hutch's brother Harry shows up, adding comic relief and muscle. The family hides in a cabin, sharing s'mores and hot dogs around a fire, bonding over memories while Hutch prepares for war. Lindina arrives with her army, splitting forces to hit the cabin and water park. At the cabin, Becca and the kids fend off attackers in a tense home invasion-style scene, with Brady stepping up heroically. Hutch, Wyatt, and Harry turn the water park into a kill zone, slides become ambush points, pools hide traps, and the funhouse is a maze of death. Epic fights ensue. Hutch uses a katana against machete-wielding goons, quoting principles like a Zen warrior. Harry provides sniper support, and Wyatt redeems himself by saving his son. The climax pits Hutch against Lindina in a brutal one-on-one. She mocks him as a nobody ruining her empire, but Hutch channels his inner beast, drowning her in the wave pool after a savage brawl. The park goes up in flames, but the family survives. In the aftermath, authorities arrive, but a mysterious call clears Hutch, hinting at his old connections pulling strings. The movie ends with the Mansells driving home, reflecting on their chaotic vacation. They've made unbreakable memories, and Hutch promises to stay out of trouble, for now. Grandpa jokes about missing the ball pit, and the family laughs, stronger than ever. Overall, Nobody 2 delivers non-stop action with heart, building on the original's themes of family and suppressed rage. Bob Odenkirk shines as Hutch, blending vulnerability with ferocity, and the supporting cast adds depth. The Vacation Gone Wrong setup is fresh, with creative kills and humor balancing the violence. Some plot points feel contrived, like the park's secret defenses, but the pacing keeps you hooked. I'd rate this 8.5 out of 10 stars. It's a solid sequel that fans of high-octane thrillers will love, better fights than the first, but a tad predictable in spots. If you haven't seen it, stream it now. Thanks for watching Free Movie Review. Like, subscribe, and comment your favorite scene below. What movie should I explain next? See you in the next one.